Well, there's also the cost. Ventilators can be expensive. Now, scientists, engineers, and inventors are looking for more cost-effective models. Can it be done? Will they be safe and effective? Joining me now is Elliot Kotek. He's one of the people behind Ventlife, a nonprofit producing low-cost ventilators. Elliot, welcome to the program. Talk about this idea. Where did it come from to come up with a more economical option than the regular ventilator we see in hospitals?
Thanks so much, and it's nice to be with you and CGTN. Glenn Meyerowitz is a UCLA Biodesign Fellow, and so UCLA, I'm an advisor to that program. It sits across engineering, business, and medicine at UCLA campus. And Glenn had gone down to Home Depot, and he had taken some of the parts and things from Home Depot and come home and assembled a prototype ventilator for about $400 worth of parts. Of course, that was just the inspiration for our project at Ventlife. And in talking to the people at UCLA and with anesthesiologists and with doctors in New York on the front lines, we were able to bring in a whole lot of knowledge around something that we're hoping will be a low-cost medical-grade ventilator. So not something that's just used in emergency situations, but something that can be relied upon. And so we've got access to UCLA Simulation Lab, where we've been testing the prototype this week and last week with a whole bunch of data samples. And this is, as you say, and as we've just heard, is going to be one of the really important innovative developments in the next year or so as the virus spreads to systems that have medical systems and healthcare systems that just don't stack up to even the US's, which is having so many
Elliot,
problems.
let me ask you something. How much is a regular hospital-grade ventilator?
Yeah, so a full-feature ventilator ranges between $30,000 and $50,000, and the ones that GM and Ventec are providing the US government with at the moment, as they ramp up their efforts, are about $16,000, and we're hoping to get to a figure at about between $1,000 and $3,000, but closer to as close to $1,000 as we can get, the better.
That's a big price difference.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine like $1 million before buying 20 to 65, 70 ventilators, now could potentially purchase almost 1,000.
Where do things stand with this prototype? How long do you think it'll be before it can be used on patients?
That's right. It's one of those things where sometimes it's a question of money. We have an Indiegogo campaign running for Ventlife at the moment. We're also seeking grant opportunities and other funding efforts. And basically, the more we can get in, the more prototypes we can make, the more testing we can do with patients at UCLA and elsewhere. And then we can move into the production phase. Of course, this is one of those things where making sure the supply chain is there. We're seeing it in New York now with some makeshift ventilators coming to hospitals in the next few weeks. But we hope that if we can get them soon enough, then obviously we can have an impact in the short term, and then also on recurrences of the virus and in countries that haven't yet seen a mass hit of the virus.
Elliot,
there are countries, there are countries in Africa. I was just going to
ask you if you already had FDA approval for this.
That's right. We are talking to the FDA and consulting with them. There's all these stages that you go through, like an IRB, a review board process, and we're proceeding on that basis because we do want this to be a clinically effective ventilator that is able to be used and relied upon at scale.
All right. Well, we'll wish you and your colleagues the best of luck. Thank you so much, Elliot.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.